The Sooners will kick this away to start us off. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. And this pass is caught. Will not be brought down. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
First down, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Following the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 39. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. Looking to throw again. Catch made over the middle. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47.
Of all the receivers to lose track of, it's this guy, one of the best receivers in the entire country. Lucky that wasn't a score.
And the Canes pick up enough yardage for a first down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Off the play fake on first down. Looking deep down the left side. He's got it near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Canes.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Here's the handoff. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. And the Sooners looking to run some tempo here.
Well, a good run here and a great reminder of what the Sooners are all about. I know they've had quarterbacks that have gone on to win the Heisman in recent years, and Sam Bradford and Jason Wright, Kyler Murray, Baker Mayfield, all great players. Man, I think Oklahoma, I still think of them running the football. Barry Switzer, option play, pitching it to the backs. Billy Sims, who won the Heisman. DeMarco Murray, and of course Adrian Peterson, Marcus Dupree. So great history, not just the quarterbacks, running the football in Norman, Oklahoma.
And he shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
But I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. They'll try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. Didn't get there. Defense makes a great stop. Here we go. They're going to go for it on 4th and inches in their own territory. him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Oh, man, this one is going to sting. I mean, you can see that this head coach and offensive coordinator, they have faith in the quarterback and the offense to deliver, and you like that. But now, their own defense is going to have to bail them out a bit here.
And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Looking to throw it on first down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Gets out of bounds after a solid game.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Brought down, but broke the tackle to produce a solid gain there.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Gets made on the out route. Touchdown, Miami. That's how you finish a play.
Love running backs that can hurt you on the ground and through the air. The defense this time just underestimates his ability to catch the ball, and then the speed afterwards, it's a touchdown.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. With the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. Remember last time, they were going to fourth down and got stopped. The opponent went right down the field. Let's see if they can recover from that here. Hit just as he throws the ball. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
But when they're throwing the football like this, it is really hard to defend this offense because of the timing of the quarterback with his wide receivers. Another good example of it there for the first down. Makes me harken back to guys like Sam Bradford and Jason White, their Heisman campaigns and the accuracy that they threw the football with. Great example of that right here by this OU quarterback.
Ball to 36 still. Looking to pass here on second down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. The Sooners will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Back here on third down. And it's caught. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. The Sooners will line up to punt it away. Son to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Out there to start a new drive from the 21. Offense will keep it on the ground here.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Going to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down.
Well, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And the punt heads out of bounds, taking the dangerous returner out of play here. Play of the drive now. They begin at the 41. First down. Looking to throw the football. Looking deep downfield to the left. The catch is made, and he does get the foot down. The rule of the catch, a big gainer.
Well, this is what you would call a 3-down back. Running backs that can run between the tackles, they can get outside, and they can also catch the ball out of the backfield. Here they have the benefit of having one of those kind of backs that can not just catch the ball, but once he gets his hands on the ball, he's got enough wiggle and speed to be able to get after a defense.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Throws to the tight end. Catch made, a lot of space now. They bring him down, but that play will set up a 1st and goal now at the 10.
Man, how does the defense allow a tight end to be that wide open? No one around him. Easy throw for the quarterback for the first down.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Defense will make the stop, and it will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. And as we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. From the shotgun, drops back. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Finds his man. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. No surprise, offense going for it on 4th down. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout, Oklahoma.
So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. They'll set up at the right hash mark for this chip shot. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. Still losing by 14 after the miss.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal in 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Miami offense is back on the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. And now the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they don't block the defensive end. It shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss, 2nd down and 11. The quarterback making some changes at the line. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Finds his man, it's Higgins. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
That's a great play by the defender who forced the fumble. Let's also recognize the heads-up play from the guy who recovered it. They were in the right place, just the right time.
Heads-up move by the head coach using that challenge. Officials will reverse the call on the field after taking a closer look. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Oh, and it's incomplete. A chance for a big man takeaway there, but he couldn't quite hold on. The Canes bring their punt team onto the field. We're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. And the punt will bounce out of bounds up around the 45-yard line. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. They need something out of this possession. Last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. Looks left and finds his target there. That play moves the ball across midfield. They'll be set up with a 1st down at the 41. And the Sooners will crank up the tempo.
Okay, here they go. Big 1st down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Makes a quick catch. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down.
Well, it's big-time play by the wide receiver. He makes the catch, breaks the tackle, and then gets some yards afterward.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Play fake, looking to throw. Looking right, this one caught. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11. The Sooners begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A 2nd down behind the sticks now.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. He'll hand it off. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw.
Boy, he comes up just short of his first down, but a nice job of picking up some yards on 3rd and long. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you, and in this case, it wasn't quite enough to pick up the first down, but he gives them a chance.
The offense will stay on the field with his 4th down attempt. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Looking to the end zone. The pass falls incomplete. A big 4th down stop for this defense.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
So the offense begins this drive backed up at the 4-yard line. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He'll be sacked back at the 2-yard line. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Well, they finally get to the quarterback with that sack. You know, he's already thrown 2 touchdowns in his first half, so the defense really needed that small victory for many reasons.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Short pass finds the tight end. And the defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's 4th down.
Well, that's not going to be enough for the first down. I guess the only positive takeaway is it does give their punter a little bit more room now to be able to get this punt off safely.
The Hurricanes will send the punt team onto the field. So from his own end zone, he gets the kick away. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looks like he's going to run it. They get him to the ground, but it's 1st down now at the 28. The Sooners will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Now rolling out to his left. And he slings it deep back to the left side. And it's caught. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Blown coverage here, and the receiver is just waiting in the end zone all by himself. You won't see an easier touchdown catch than that maybe all season.
And the PAT is good. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Fielded in the end zone. It's Higgins. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking to scramble. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. 2nd down play now coming up.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, just throw the ball away, see what happens on this next down.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Escaping the pressure, moving right. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Canes will kick this away to begin the second half. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. The running game's really been held in check so far. Let's see if they can get it going or if they choose to pass and try to cut into this lead. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. No huddle now for the offense.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
He's going to take off here. Slides down, will avoid the tackle.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Looking for the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
Another Oklahoma receiver making a big-time play for this offense. Man, it just seems like over the years, so many big-time, dynamic receivers have come to Norman. Integral piece of this offense, and it gets you the yards you need.
And the Sooners will have 1st and 10 here. Short connection to the tight end here. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference. Using his legs here. You make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a 1st down in the red zone.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
And they'll give it to the back.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. A quick throw out left, complete. Steps out of bounds after a solid gain, which sets up a 1st and goal for the offense.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
And the crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. get him down that time.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. Got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Coming up, second down and goal. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He's got it right near the end zone. And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line. The Sooners will hustle to the line here to run the hurry out. Going to throw for it on third and goal. Boom. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Well, it's decision time now, Chris. Fourth and short coming up, and you know they're thinking about going for this one. Likely looking at that play sheet and finding the go-to play that'll help them pick up this first down and keep this drive alive. They're thinking 6 points.
No surprise here. The coach has got the offense on the field. They'll go for it on fourth and goal from the 1. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Sooners.
Boy, do I love watching this guy play the game. You know, you get caught up in his ability to throw the football, but you get into a situation where it's fourth down and goal. I love that his legs are a threat. This time he finds his way into the end zone for 6 points.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's a sack. They've got it back at the 4-yard line.
A risky call here, close to their own goal line. They're lucky they did not give up a safety in 2 points.
First down sack, pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. Here's the snap. He's looking to throw. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. The pass rush closing in. Whips it to the running back, but he's got work to do. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now. The Hurricanes will have to punt this one away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin from their 47. First down, they're going to throw the ball. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Caught right near the sideline for a big gain. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do is it.
Oh, the pass is picked off.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
The Miami offense back out onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. They start with an RPO, quick pass to the right. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
Well, I thought we'd see this tight end all game long within this game plan, but that's just his second catch of the game. The defense has done a nice job of being able to recognize where he is and take him out of this plan.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. He'll look to throw it here on second down. On the move now. Makes the catch, but couldn't stay in bounds. Incomplete. After the incompletion, the lineup here for a 3rd and 7. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And it's all in. What a catch. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, give him the ball.
And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. And as we wrap up the 3rd quarter, check out the comparison of these big play wide receivers. Both guys have been lighting it up so far today. And let's see how this one unfolds in the final quarter, set to get underway. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Quick throw. The catch is made. They finally stop him all the way down to the 6-yard line.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends that are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You could see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
2nd down and goal upcoming. They'll try to run this one in. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Now it's 3rd down and goal for the offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Pressure and drop back at the 8-yard line.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
Kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
Well, you talk about a clutch kick. Good job by the snapper and the holder. The kicker gives them the lead. But remember, this one is certainly a long way from being over here in the 4th.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. The Sooners come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a 1st down.
And the defense comes up with the football.
The defense showing their team speed on that play, flying around that receiver. He made the catch, but he didn't do a good job of securing the football, and the ball comes out.
Now, it looks like the head coach made a smart move in that challenge. Officials are going to overturn their previous ruling after getting a look at that replay. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Big throw caught on the left side. Offense in hurry-up mode. Oh, and he dives to make a beautiful catch there. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
You know, as a quarterback, you end up having one of those days that everybody wants to talk about. How'd you do it? What a big day throwing the football the way he has today. Well, it takes catches like this and efforts like this to be able to allow you to have a great game.
Completion makes it 2nd and short. And the quarterback dropping back, looking for his big tight end. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
First and goal. Can the offense punch it in and claim the lead here in the 4th quarter? Touchdown, Oklahoma. The quarterback takes it in himself.
You just love to see this when the game is on the line. This offensive line does a great job of executing up front, giving this back just enough room to be able to get into the end zone and give them the lead.
PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Higgins. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. So 1st and 10 here. Offense desperate to reach the end zone on this drive. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
This defense recognized that this offense wanted to throw the football. They pinned their ears back, got into attack mode, and came up with a nice sack.
After the sack on 1st down, it's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Important play right here. Close game, 4th quarter, 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Touchdown, Sooners. The defense gets involved in the scoring.
Great job here by the backer, just mirroring the quarterback, reading his eyes, and then stepping in front of that throw. Comes up with it, and then he goes back to high school, shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands, takes it in for a touchdown.
Extra point is up and good, so the lead now is 11 here in the final quarter.
28, Miami, 17.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Higgins. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Tries to get it to the running back. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Incompletion sets up a second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. That's caught. It's Higgins. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. You're down by a couple possessions. Yeah, completion is good, but truly the two most important things, getting the ball downfield to your receivers and making sure they're working to get out of bounds to preserve that clock, to be able to get a score, get the ball back, and have a chance to win this game.
Fourth down coming up.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go.
Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Second down now after the sack. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to pass here on second down. Looking for a late deep shot. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Offense facing a third and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Out of the gun now on third down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
And the Canes will bring their punt team onto the field.
In punt formation to kick it away.
And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now second down and 14. Looking for a gap. It's Fowler. That run moves the ball across the 35. That's the kind of matchup we hope for, Kirk. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive.